Hello everyone! Today we'll have very exclusive promotions and very valuable guests here. Ford Trucks has stood by its brand promise, sharing the load, and shared our loads with brand new projects and innovations. Today, we'll get familiar with these new products and features. I'm sure you are at least as curious as I am about these new products and features as well as the guests. So, I want to invite Emine Coşkun, Ford Trucks Turkey and International Markets Marketing Manager, to tell us more. Hello Emine. Last time we saw each other was at the launch of the very popular F-Max. Here we are together again at another launch. What do you have in store for us this year?
Hi Ümit, that's right, yes. When our F-Max won the International Truck of the Year award, it was a very proud moment for us and our country. It really was very popular with our customers. And as you know, in trucking world, our customers create custom designs to personalize their vehicles. Now we have given our award-winning vehicle a brand new look and designed the new F-Max Black Line for those customers who want a piece of an exclusive series which offers a different style and elevated prestige.
You mentioned it's an exclusive vehicle series. Does that mean that not everyone will be able to own it?
That's right. The Black Line is a limited series of 250 vehicles. That means only a limited number of customers around the world will be able to get their hands on it. And each customer also will receive a unique serial label indicating which vehicle number in the series they own.
That was certainly piqued our interest. Can you describe the new F-Max Black Line for us?
Well, let's watch our promotional video together first, then we can talk about what's different about the Black Line.
It's difficult to describe the bond formed with the rare. Your heart beats faster, your pulse quickens. The pleasure of having it comes from the difficulty of getting it. The value we give to the scarce is a reflection of the soul. Its value comes from its look, its performance, its genes. And when it comes to carrying those genes, sharing the load is what it takes. Meet the new F-Max Black Line. Limited edition, unlimited cool. Ford Trucks, sharing the load.
That's nice. From what I saw there, the vehicle has a really sporty look. It reminded me of the vehicles we see in performance motorsports.
Yes, we added sporty touches inside and outside the vehicle. And now let's listen to what Serdar Bostancı and Murat Bostancı had to say about it when they tried the Black Line for the first time.
Yes, Murat, begin with the jeans. Don't forget the jeans.
That's right, it's over to us whenever jeans are mentioned. Hello everyone, we're so excited about the design of the Black Line. The Black Line is a limited series with only 250 vehicles to be produced, and you can see the first of those 250 behind us. We're going to take a look at the touches which make this series so special. But first, we want to talk a little about F-Max's power and performance, and what it does in the world of motorsports under the Powered by Ford Trucks banner. I'll hand you over to my dad, Serdar Bostancı, who will tell you more.
That's right, since we're talking about jeans, we have to mention the performance and design hardwired in Ford Trucks' DNA. Alongside this performance, F-Max has carried championship-winning teams in the World Rally Championship, European Truck Races, and World Endurance Championships in previous years. Let's take a closer look at the Black Line together, which embodies F-Max's performance spirit in its design. Now, the black stripes add a sporty look to the truck's striking gray color, and are complemented with these blue stripes. These are on the front and side of the vehicle. Black LED headlights, black steps, Black mirrors, the 500 PS label under the black mirror. Black fender details, black rims, black and blue design on the skirt. But most importantly, the label showing us that this truck was the first to be produced in a limited series of just 250. That shows you just how special this vehicle is. These features should give you an idea of what the Black Line is all about.
The Black Line's external design really is fantastic. I really like the stripes at the front, but the real magic is inside. I'm one of the first people to get in this truck, and I feel very special when I'm inside. So let's jump in and take a look.
Off you go.
Wow. Being inside this truck is something else, especially the dark color inside, the dominance of black colors. One of the details I noticed first, and which I like the most, is actually the steering wheel itself. It's an all-leather black steering wheel with this blue stripe detail in the middle. We usually see this kind of touch in motorsports vehicles. It makes you feel like you're inside a Ford GT, not an F-Max. Other than that, all of the details, actually almost all of the trim, are black. The front panel itself catches your eye immediately. The whole A-pillar is finished in black, together with this glossy black finish on the door handles, which adds a real feeling of elegance. I think the dark colors used throughout the vehicle will let the driver concentrate on the road. These colors really make the Black Line more charismatic. We've got this sunshade up here, even that is designed black. Wherever you look, you pretty much see black.
Hello, how's the weather up there?
Really, the inside is fantastic. Let me tell you now, I could live in here. It's pretty spacious. You could really live in here. It might be bigger than some studio apartments. In fact, I'm going to take off my coat and put them in the cabinet. As you can see, the large interior space provides you with enough room for storing all your belongings. But I have to mention the color again. The overhead cabinets are also finished in black. Apart from this, the second detail which I like the most after the steering wheel is the seats. The seats are upholstered in a really unique fabric. It's the same fabric they use in the Ford Mustang. You've got the comfort of the fabric and the elegance of leather in these seats. We've also got those sporty blue stripes on here too. The front panel where the air vents are is finished in glossy black, adding another touch of elegance, of course. When we look further down, all the lower trim and cabinets are all in black, the bed in the back is black, and of course the floor is completely black, the floor mats and all. We've got that blue stripe detail again on the mat in the middle. Just as with the other details, this adds both a feeling of style and of performance to the vehicle. To sum it all up, the dark colors and stylish, sporty details in the Black Line will really strengthen the connection between the driver and the vehicle. I'm really happy to have had this opportunity to take such a close look at this really special design.
That's right. Being one of the first people to get their hands on the limited edition F-Max Black Line has been really exciting. That's it for now.
Bye, everybody.
So great to see all details of Black Line with that legendary dew. I don't know which one of them was cooler in the video, but Black Line had a feel that was something else.
They really covered the internal and external changes very well. That's exactly why we call it limited edition with unlimited cool. On top of all this, we will be offering the features of our luxury package as standard with this vehicle. So we were so excited to design the FMAX Black Line, and we are very happy with it. We hope you loved it too.
Let's talk about the new technology services you are offering. I'd like to hear about the new Connect Truck features from you that both fleet owners and drivers are eagerly awaiting.
Sure, okay. So Connect Truck's turn. Connect Truck is Port Otosan's first connected vehicle technology project, and it has been available for 2 years now. What can we do with Connect Truck? We can remotely diagnose vehicles in case of unexpected breakdowns and share the vehicle status with our call center and dealers. Some modules can be updated remotely, and with the new Ford Trucks mobile applications, user can see real-time vehicle data. The mobile application also lets users create retrospective vehicle usage reports. Today, our new services are coming online. We are rolling out our next generation mobile application and the eagerly anticipated remote control features. This will allow my Ford Trucks users to control their vehicles remotely and will provide drivers with an even higher level of comfort. In other words, we have updated our application, which has been active for 2 years now, and enriched the user experience with a whole new interface.
To explain how users can benefit from all these features, we are going to hear from the tracking YouTuber Nazım Zeki Uysal. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hi everyone, today I want to tell you about the My Ford Trucks Connect Truck app, which I really like to use. Connect Truck lets me quickly see all kinds of information about my FMAX. For example, my tire pressures and how much diesel and AdBlue I have left. I can also check the service maintenance intervals, which helps me keep on schedule with them. So actually, Connect Truck is like having an assistant in your pocket. It also lets me instantly receive photos of my vehicle, its location, and daily and weekly vehicle reports by email. It has remote control features for the FMAX too. Let me show you how those work. When I open Connect Truck, it immediately shows my vehicle's location. My vehicle appears in red. I tap Vehicle Information, then Remote Control. Then it asks for my password. You can also log in using your phone's fingerprint scanner, iReader, or face recognition. I log in using my password. Next, I see 7 remote control buttons on my screen: door locks, driver side window, passenger side window, in-cabin ambient lights, low beams, hazard flashers, and sunroof control. There's also a safety mode option, which you can use to close all your windows and lock all your doors at once. Let me show you an example. Let's get closer to the driver's side window. It says driver's side window will be opened. I confirm. As you can see, it opens. Okay, now let's turn on these beautiful LED lights in our FMAX. Low beams will be turned on. I confirm. Let's watch together. Yes, as you can see, our LED lights are now on. It says process complete. I tap on OK. Okay, now let's open the passenger side window. I confirm. The passenger side window now opens as well. Process complete. I tap OK. Oh, let's turn on the hazard lights too. Now, the hazard lights are turned on. The doors are currently unlocked. Let me lock the doors. Right. Now I've locked the doors using Connect Truck. Now, everything is on. The hazard lights are on, low beams are on, and windows are open. We can switch everything off by just selecting Safety Mode. Let me show you. Safety Mode. Switching to Safety Mode. I activate it now. Let's watch. The windows close. The beams and hazard lights switch off, and the vehicle is now in safety mode. It shows process completed, and now the truck is completely safe. Let's open the sunroof. I confirm. All right, the sunroof opens at an incline to let some fresh air in. So why is this feature so useful? If you drive to a factory, for example, there may be lots of dust and dirt in the air. Suppose you're working outside the cabin, but you left the sunroof open. Now, instead of having to get back in the truck to close it, you can simply push the button on your phone. Okay, let's turn on the in-cabin ambient lights in this F-Max. The F-Max's interior has these beautiful blue ambient lights. As you see, the interior ambient lights are switched on. It says, process complete. I tap OK. Let me tell you one of the benefits of turning on the interior lights via remote control. Imagine someone is hanging around outside your truck, or another vehicle may pull up nearby, and you might be suspicious. You might be at home, where you can see your truck from a distance, say 200 or 300 meters away. If you switch on the interior lights remotely, it makes it seem like someone is inside the truck. So I think this is a smart feature to help you keep your truck safer. If it looks like there's someone in the truck, then no one's going to try to break into the cabin. You can easily use the Connect Truck remote control app at a range of up to 1 kilometer from your truck. I lock my truck right away. And now, imagine I'm 1 kilometer away and I want to open Connect Truck and activate my truck. I can still use all these functions. Again, I want to open the passenger side window. And this warning appears. Activate your truck to control it remotely and display its status. Do you want to activate your truck? I tap Activate and the truck wakes up. As you can see, I can use Connect Truck to control some of my truck's functions and switch it to safety mode. There's also a web portal where I can see all kinds of information about my truck, www.connecttruckglobal.com. I just have to log in there and I can find lots of useful information. As a fleet owner, you can see all the specifications of all your vehicles and get up-to-date reports anytime on this website. How does Connect Truck make my life easier? Let me tell you. The feature I like most is that I can always instantly see my truck. As you know from my videos, at some pickup sites, I have to get out of my truck and let someone else drive it onto the site. And once they drive the truck inside, I used to have no way of knowing where my truck was or what was going on with it. Now I can just switch on the app and see exactly what's going on with my truck all the time. I don't have to ask anyone for information, so I can keep a safe distance from everyone, and I still know where my truck is. There's some other big advantages too that I want to tell you about. As you know, at some factories the temperatures may be below zero, which means frost might form on the truck. The factory owners require us to keep the engine running during both short and long stops. The same goes if it's below freezing outside. You may want to leave your engine running, even if you need to stop. And if the engine is running on the F-Max, it's impossible to lock the door using the key, for safety reasons. But you can still lock and unlock it using the Connect Truck remote control, which means I can leave my truck running and go have a break, for example. So that keeps my truck and cargo safe, even when I'm not there. Connect Truck is a big help to me when I'm on the road. Now with the remote control, I can enjoy driving even more, and I can achieve even more. Goodbye.
Nazım, thank you for that really useful rundown. Connect Truck's innovations are not limited to the remote control feature.
Yes, today in addition to remote control, we will also talk about another feature that will be very important for fleet managers. Our My4Trucks mobile application has been active for 2 years now. Users who have been using the My4Trucks application for the last 2 years will now able to access it more easily via any web platform. All they have to do is to go on to connecttruckglobal.com and log in with their passwords. By doing so, they will be able to see when and where the vehicles in their fleet on their route and all the present and retrospective information regarding the vehicles effortlessly.
I've been wondering how it's like to be a fleet manager. It would like been great if I had a truck of my own. Luckily, I'm friends with Nazım. He did me a favor and now my dreams of becoming a fleet manager is coming true. Now, let's check what our vehicles are doing. But first, I will take my place as a fleet manager in my office. Let's see where my truck is. Here is the first screen. If I had a large fleet, I would see a lot of trucks on the screen, but one will do for now. Now, I can see Nazım's Red Rush F-Max. Let's find out where the truck has been. Look at this. He broke the speed limit. Nazım? Oh, I'm gonna call him. Hello, Nazım? How are you, my friend?
Hello? Yeah, Sumit abi. I'm very good. How are you? I saw you calling and pulled up at a gas station.
I'm fine, Nazım. Actually, I was fine. I just logged into the Connect Truck web portal to take a look at what you have been doing with my truck, and what do I see? You have broken the speed limit. I wouldn't expect this from you.
Where did I do that?
Wait. Let me find the exact location. January 5th at 8:12 p.m. on the Çorum-Sungurlu Highway, Nazım.
I'm always very careful not to break the speed limit, but if Connect Truck is saying it, it must be true.
Where are you now, Nazım? Wait, don't tell me. I'll tell you, okay? Nazım, you are in İlk Adım Samsun right now. Let me look at the truck info. The truck data was last updated on January 26th at 10 past 10 a.m. So far, the average fuel consumption is 28 liters. Oil level is normal. The total engine working hour is 2089. And the total driving distance is 120,423. Fantastic, Nazım. You are the master.
Thanks. I don't keep anything secret. It's all there in front of you.
Right now, I'm looking at December data. In December, average fuel consumption was 29 liters, and the average speed was 59.2 kilometers per hour. Looking at the average weight, it was 30.9 tons. In the table below, I can see a daily breakdown of the data. By the way, there is more data here, but we'll look at with you later, okay? Actually, if I had a lot of trucks, I could go to the fleet section and look at the fleet overview, but we only have one truck for now.
Okay then, Umit. Was there anything else?
No, Nazım, thank you. Drive safely.
I'll keep driving towards my dreams in my F-Max. By the way, being a fleet boss really suits you. You'd be great at this job.
Really? Do you mean that? Of course I would. No problem. Yeah. Maybe one day you can take me for a ride in your F-Max.
The shotgun of my F-Max is always ready for you.
Thank you. Bye. Did you like my role play, huh?
Yes, well done to you both. You showed off Connect Truck wonderfully. It really is one of the most important projects and something we have worked really hard on. We have introduced a lot of innovations so far and will continue to do so. We will never slow down.
We see that you are tailoring the future to the needs of your customers with this exciting Connect Truck project. What other innovations will we see this year?
Yes, Sumit, that's exactly what we are doing. When designing our products, we always focus on the needs of customers. We listen to our customers, understand their needs, and monitor changing trends to take our products forward. The greatest added value our brand provides to our customers is the total cost of ownership. When designing any new product, our aim is to help customers manage their operations more profitably. With the new feature we have added to F-MAX, we are taking what differentiates us from the competition, which is low cost of ownership, one step further.
Total cost of ownership consists of many elements. What areas are you focusing on for new products?
Very briefly, the total cost of ownership depends on initial purchase and second-hand value, service, maintenance and spare parts, insurance, tires, driver usage and fuel consumption. While designing these new products, we focused on the element which has the most influence, fuel consumption.
Fuel consumption is always one of the first things I look at when I buy a vehicle. Of course, it's significantly more critical for trucks customers who are on the road every day. I can sense your customers' interest and excitement from here.
And we share that excitement. Let's not keep them waiting any longer and tell them about our other innovations. To reduce fuel consumption, EcoPlus driving mode is enabled on all F-MAX models for journeys that don't require high performance. This driving mode allows drivers to increase fuel efficiency by up to 5%.
That's fantastic. So now the already economical F-MAX models can achieve up to additional 5% fuel efficiency, right?
Exactly. Before we talk about the details, I would like to mention something else we have done in this area. In addition to these fuel consumption benefits, we are also introducing another product, the F-MAX L. With its 3,750 mm wheelbase and 1,350 liters fuel tank, F-MAX L can travel up to 5,000 kilometers on a single tank. This means our customers can refuel at their preferred partner locations and enjoy peace of mind throughout their journeys.
Wonderful. Now we are going to hear two engineers from the popular YouTube channel Anlatan Adamlar who experienced that the new F-MAX L and EcoPlus mode for the first time. Let's hear what they have to say.
Thanks, Umit. Ford Trucks, that set out with the slogan, sharing the load, is also sharing the future now with its new technology. And when a new automotive technology hits the market, we simply have to talk about it.
That's why we're here today with the F-MAX L, to explain what's different compared to the standard F-MAX, and to look at the new Eco Mode feature.
This vehicle was designed specifically to meet customer needs, with a 150mm extension to the wheelbase and extra space for an enlarged fuel tank, which increased from 1,050 liters to 1,350 liters. They really have killed two birds with one stone here. You might be asking why that's important. It's because a 30% increase in fuel tank size means a 30% increase in range. This increased range means that you can plan your routes so that you fill up the tank in countries where fuel costs are lower, or cross continents without having to stop to refuel at all. To put this into context, on a single tank with the standard F-MAX, you can go from Turkey to Holland. With the new F-MAX L, you can travel from Turkey to Italy and back to Turkey again on a single tank. Plus, the extended wheelbase provides a considerable increase in driving comfort. Since the vehicle's center of rotation is on the rear axle, with the extended wheelbase, you get more controlled and comfortable handling and a more confident driving experience.
In addition to what Doğucan just told you about, another thing that's caught our attention is the Eco Mode feature. This feature will be default on F-MAX and F-MAX L from now on, and can provide fuel saving up to 5%. Using a complex algorithm and the Max Cruise feature, which adjusts engine speed depending on road conditions, the system sets a maximum speed and prevents aggressive driving in order to save fuel. This is all controlled with 7 different parameters. This means you'll be able to save even more fuel than the most efficient driver. In the 1,350-liter tank of F-MAX L, a 5% fuel saving is equal to 67 liters. That means you're saving more fuel than you could put in the tank of a standard car. Considering that these vehicles travel around 120,000 kilometers a year, you could save up to 2,000 liters of fuel, which is a serious difference. Additionally, fleet owners can control and monitor these features on My Ford Trucks application. The fleet owner can turn on the Eco Mode remotely, monitor how long it's been used, or leave these decisions to the driver. Umit, you could check how much fuel we saved with the My Ford Trucks application right there from the studio. You can watch us go into more detail about these features and provide more technical explanations on the Anlatan Adamlash YouTube channel.
Thanks for the opportunity to do this. We hope you all stay healthy.
I want to underline once again that fleet owners can control all these features remotely using the My Ford Trucks mobile application. This also means fleet owners can remotely activate EcoPlus mode and monitor how long the mode has been active.
Fuel saving at the touch of a button. And thanks to ConnectTrack, fleet managers can remotely prevent aggressive driving on journeys that don't require high performance.
That's exactly right. We just heard which parameters are controlled by EcoPlus mode. Let me explain a little more about those. When EcoPlus mode is activated, the system takes some certain actions. Depending on road conditions and topography which are identified using the GPS data, Max Cruise feature sets the most efficient vehicle speed. Also, it limits engine power to 450 PS and vehicle speed to 85 km per hour. Eco-roll mode is activated as well. Furthermore, when the vehicle idles for more than 5 minutes, the engine stops. This saves fuel by turning off the engine automatically, especially if the vehicle is left running while waiting at the customs or loading. Last but not least, the kick-down feature, which provides high performance, is deactivated in EcoPlus mode, and this prevents the vehicle from consuming too much fuel.
So, it's like you're getting two vehicles even though you are paying for one. Are all these features optional?
No, not at all. EcoPlus mode comes as default in all F-Max models, and F-Max L offers an enlarged fuel tank and longer wheelbase for customers who need those features.
Fantastic. I'm sure a lot of customers will be interested in these new features.
Yes, we think so too. As I said at the start, all the products we develop are designed to meet the needs of our customers.
There's no stopping your march towards the future. We know that you also have new products for Ford Trucks Road Series, right?
Yes. We looked at the behavior of customers to identify what features they needed the most. As a result, we will be using the ZF Ecotronic 9-speed automated transmission in our Road series to increase driver comfort, especially in urban areas with heavy traffic. In addition to comfort, we have also reduced the increased fuel consumption which occurs in stop-and-go driving situations. This will also make a significant contribution to our focus on low cost of ownership. Besides the high level of driving comfort in our 330 PS light tipper and road trucks, we have also addressed the delays which can be caused by gear shift.
Yes, the automated transmission really provides great comfort in urban use, but I still can't imagine myself driving a truck at the city, especially in crowded cities like Istanbul. That's a talent. I even find it hard to maneuver my own car on Istanbul's narrow streets, but I know someone who's good at that. It's Ethem Sayın from the Motoring YouTube channel 8 Cylinder, also known as 8 Cylinders. Let's take a look at what Ethem had to say about this vehicle.
Hello everyone, today I'd like to talk to you about two important features of the Ford Trucks Road Series. Right now, I'm standing next to the unsung hero of the Road Series, the garbage truck. Do you know what this truck reminds me of? When we were young, we would always go out at night and play all sorts of games on the streets. While we were playing, we'd always see garbage trucks passing by. They were the irreplaceable heroes of the streets. Of course, at the time, we didn't pay them much attention, but they were one of the most important tools of a city's hygiene. I have to tell you, I've been interested in trucks as much as cars since I was a boy. And I remember approaching a garbage truck driver and saying, "Sir, you have a real beautiful truck. It's like a giant and so beautiful." And he said, "Yes, son, but it's as challenging to drive as it is beautiful. Stopping and going all the time, it's tedious work." That's all water under the bridge now. Though these trucks' job hasn't changed much, the technology underneath the hood has changed a great deal. And this is the very truck that has the two important features I mentioned at the beginning. These features are the rear steerable axle and 9-speed automated transmission. Of course, these features are not just for garbage trucks. They are also really important for fire trucks, for which every second counts. So, what does the rear steerable axle do? Right now, we are right next to the rear axle. When we rotate the steering wheel, we see the rear axle turn up to 17 degrees in the opposite direction. Whether we turn left or right, it works with that angle. This happens until the truck reaches 30 kilometers per hour. So, what does this do for us? Think about the garbage truck driver I told you about. How hard it must have been for him to maneuver his giant truck on those narrow streets. Maybe there were even awkwardly parked cars he had to deal with. Now, thanks to this new feature, the drivers will save time and they will be less tired at the end of the day. Plus, 4x2's turning radius can be achieved with 6x2 vehicles with the capacity to carry much more than 4x2 vehicles. Let's talk about the second feature now, the 9-speed automated transmission. It's offered with 9L EcoTorque motor, which has 330 PS. The garbage truck driver was complaining about constantly stopping and starting, wasn't he? Thanks to this transmission, he won't have anything to complain about. The rear steerable axle and 9-speed automated transmission make a perfect duo. They save both time and fuel. Now, we all know about these two important features. This has been a great experience. Thank you so much.
Bravo to Ethem. He really conveyed his experience wonderfully. Maneuverability and a small turning circle are so important, especially on narrow streets. With this new rear steerable axle, we are able to offer increased maneuverability in our 9 liters 6x2 vehicles as well as our 4x2 vehicles. With the newly developed axle system, we have improved the turning circle by 9%. We think this will offer real convenience for drivers, especially for those working at public institutions on the narrow streets of our cities.
Thank you very much, Ms. Coşkun. I sincerely congratulate the team who worked hard to bring these amazing projects to life. I'm sure that these products will fully serve the needs of Ford Trucks customers, and I really enjoyed being a part of this launch. I would also like to thank you who shared our excitement today, and I hope to be sharing the load in healthier days. Goodbye.